right, hello project management students. Today is your introduction to our IT project management online class. I'm your instructor, Ken Tonkin. For the next 8 weeks, we're going to be spending a lot of time together learning how to effectively manage projects. Now, the title of the course is IT Project Management. I tend to teach this course as a general project management class, meaning if you're taking this without any information technology background at all, fear not. The principles we're going to be talking about will apply directly to any kind of project work. And we can also adapt assignments to fit your particular skill sets as well. But we'll talk a little more about that once we jump in. So here's my contact information. If you need to reach me at any time, I hand out both my office and my cell phone number. I absolutely encourage you to contact me however you need. If you need to give me a call, feel free to do so. Please note that my cell phone, I do not use voicemail, so if you don't get me on my cell, you may want to send me a text as well. I also encourage you to use email and to feel free to reach out in whatever way is best for you. So what's the purpose of this class? The purpose of this class is to really get into the principles of how we manage projects. In other words, how do we initiate projects? How do we manage the triple constraints of project management? The three constructs of project management are time, scope, and cost. One of those you can't get any more of in this life, and that's time. So it's sometimes the most tricky one to also manage. This is all based around the Project Management Institute's project management body of knowledge. Now, when we say this, guys, I'm not saying that this is a surefire way to pass the PMP exam. If anything, you should view this as a guide to getting started on your path to a PMP. I also say that this is what we refer to as IT or IS applicable, but it's really applicable to any kind of project. So don't feel hamstrung by the fact that you are not an IT professional. So what do you need to make this class work? Well, we've got a text that is required for this class. I'm asking you to get the 9th edition because we do base some assignments specifically on the 9th edition text. If you've got an older or newer version, I think the 9th should be current. We may run into some issues. I'm also asking you to get MS Project 2010. Do not buy it. It is a very expensive piece of software. In the syllabus and in our resources on Canvas, you will find a download link as a St. Francis student to get a free download of Microsoft Project. I'm saying that directly. Do not buy Project if you do not have access to it. On the other part of things, if you've got a Macintosh or you're having trouble getting the installation for Project, I will also support Project Libre, which is an open source piece of project management software. Either way, you need to be able to have access for weeks 5, 6, and 7 of this course for Microsoft Project or Project Libre. We're going to be making some use of it. Guys, I also want to encourage you to consider this because this is an online class and we don't get to spend time together in the classroom. I show a lot of latitude in grading based on you showing reasonable effort. So again, please get online and install either Microsoft Project or Project Libre. Use the instructions in Canvas. I'll be providing reminders of that all the time. It's under our Start Here area of Canvas so you can get access to those tools. So what is our dynamic for this particular class? For the purpose of this class, we start on Monday, we end on Sunday. Every week you're going to have some kind of an online lecture and slides you can download. When I say some weeks will include video lecture, all weeks will include a video lecture. We'll have a video lecture absolutely every week. You're going to have 1 to 2 writing assignments generally per week. And you're also going to have to do a discussion board every week, which means you're going to do an initial posting by Thursday and respond to 2 other students, or 2 other posts anyway, by Sunday. I can't tell you the number of people who have killed their grade not by keeping up with this. Now here's the good news. There's no cumulative final in here. There are 4 tests. Generally speaking, you're going to have a test every 2 to 4 chapters in this class. If you have downloaded the slides and you've got the text, you can use those to assist you in taking the test. There's no cumulative final in this class. So how do we break it down? You get a quarter of your grade simply by keeping up with discussion responses and not getting late fees for a late submission. Exercises and tests are pretty fairly weighted as well. I do bias a little bit on the side of the exercises versus the test for several reasons. Number one, a lot of people get test taking anxiety. Number two, The fact that you've got those resources available to you to take the tests means nobody should do poorly on them. And I'm more concerned with you putting effort in actually applying the information in weekly exercises. So again, this is what we refer to as an iterative process, which is what we talk about project management works. It's a little different every time we do it. I've scheduled to end this class on the 2nd of May, so we can all get done a little early and get grades in. That being said, I will absolutely start opening modules early. Right now, only one module is open. I'll be opening modules so that you can work ahead. If you do choose to work ahead, please keep in mind that I prioritize grading for the current week above new grading, or advanced grading, I should say. If you find yourself needing additional interaction, if you find yourself needing additional content, consultation with me, I'm glad to schedule office time for you based around both of our schedules to be able to have more intense conversations and to make sure that the material is coming alive for you. So what we have here is a flexible class. It's an overview of project management as a discipline and a chance to really try out a lot of aspects of project management, including some software tools, some really useful stuff. It is not a surefire road to a PMP certification, and certainly not going to teach you how to be a project manager if you've never managed a project before. There are certain things I can teach you as far as fundamentals, but life skills and life experience still play a role in becoming a good project manager. In addition, this is not a class just for IT or IS professionals. It's a class for anybody who might be managing a project. So I encourage you, if you have questions, to please reach out via Canvas, via email, via phone. I'm looking forward to working with you for this next part of the semester, and I hope you're excited about getting started on the class. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.